Hey guys, we're going to keep moving on with our geometry lessons. So today we're going to do 7.5, which is going to be on circumference. Okay, so circumference is just the distance around a circle. It's kind of like the perimeter of a circle. Just to remind you, R is going to refer to as the radius. That's from the center of a circle all the way to the outside. Okay, D is going to refer to its diameter, which is the entire distance across a circle going through the center. There's two formulas to find the circumference of any circle. You can either do 2 pi r or pi d. Okay, now the reasons these work is because if I just took my radius and I multiplied it by 2, that would give me my entire diameter. So you can either do 2 times r, or you can just take the diameter, and then you'll multiply that by pi. Okay? Alright, so here we have Tara is baking some cookies. The diameter of each cookie is 15 centimeters. We want to know what the circumference of each cookie is. So the circumference is equal to, now here we are given the diameter, so we're going to use pi times d. Okay, it wants us to use 3.14 for pi and round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so our diameter is 15. We're multiplying by 3.14. You'll use your calculator for this, but you're going to get the circumference after you round it. It's about 47.1 centimeters. Okay, it's not too bad. You'll just put those two numbers in your calculator and then round to the nearest tenth. Sally sees a flying saucer. The radius of this flying saucer is 12 feet. What's the circumference? Okay, here we're given the radius, so we're going to use the formula 2 pi r. Filling in, again, I want you to use 3.14 for pi. And then our radius is 12. Again, you'll type that right into your calculator, and you're going to round to the nearest tenth. So that's going to give you 75.4 feet. Okay, two more. Ken has a bicycle that he rides every day after work. His wheel measures 20 inches across, and it turns 4 times. We want to know how far he travels in terms of pi. When it says that means you're going to leave pi in your answer. These problems will actually be multiple choice on GMM, and they're much easier because you don't have to multiply by 3.14, you just leave pi alone. Now, let's make sense of this problem. So here's his wheel, okay, and it says it measures 20 inches across. So that has to be referred to as the diameter. Okay, and then it's going to turn 4. So first let's find the circumference of his wheel. Okay, so that would be pi times d. So the circumference is going to be 20 pi because we're leaving in terms of pi. We're leaving pi in the answer. Now, if his circumference is 20 pi inches, and we want to know how far he travels, so if that wheel is right here on the ground, okay, and he rides that bike, okay, do you see that as this bike turns, okay, it's actually just the whole distance around the bike is going to be one turn. Okay, let me see, it's kind of hard to write this, draw this, I mean. So here's his tire, and if it turns one whole time, then that's the circumference. It turns another time, okay, it does that 4 times. So all we're going to do is we're just going to multiply this by 4 to get he travels 80 pi inches. Okay. Example 4. Jim is putting fence around his circular swimming pool. If the swimming pool measures 37 feet from the center to one edge, how much fencing does he need to put around the edge? So here we have Jim's swimming pool, and it says it measures 37 feet from the center. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, go away. Sorry. It says it measures 37 feet from the center to one edge. So that has to be the radius because it's going from the center to the edge. And we just want to know what the distance is around the pole, so that way we can fence it in. So we're going to find the circumference, which in this case we're given the radius. So it's 2 pi r. So it's 2 pi times 37. So all you're going to do there is just multiply pi and 37. So you get 74 pi feet. Okay, again, that one will be multiple choice, so it shouldn't be too bad. All right. Okay, if you have any questions, please don't feel free to reach out to me.